everyone, welcome back to Tabletop Escapades. When we last left our humble adventurers, they were being attacked by unknown assailants in the middle of Ildwin Forest. The initiative, the order in which they will act, them and the enemies, Necator, did I say that correctly? Necator.
Like a decanter, no.
Boss, it's me, Necator.
No, like Mater. Like Mater the character.
Mater, Necator.
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 Ralph Nader.
God.
You have the privilege of taking the very first action.
Here we go.
Holy shit.
Combat.
So, before you do anything, I'm going to have you make a perception check to see if you can kind of locate where these attackers are.
It's very bad.
2, you have no idea.
Shit.
You might as well be drunk.
Oh, I
That's how
can't
much
say
you don't know
anything.
right now. You are like secondhand drunk from Lars or something.
Sick.
It's crazy. So you have no idea where you're getting attacked from. You can.
I want to try to sneak around.
So if you want to sneak, you'd have to make a stealth check. And keep in mind that these people have eagle eyes on you, so that might be very difficult. You can definitely attempt it, but it will be difficult.
I'm going to take cover under the wagon.
So you're kind of just lying in wait, hoping the attackers come to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is the end of my turn.
I've got some bad news.
Finesse thrown weapon.
Uh-oh. They're next.
I'm not going to tell you how many there are. I'm just going to roll.
Here we go.
And because they are completely concealed,
We don't even dodge?
You have not yet determined their location. They have advantage on all of these attack rolls.
Cool. I'm dead.
We have 6 hit points and no way to heal.
Law! An arrow is flying straight at you. Miss.
Yes.
Therese. Hit. And I actually have to roll again for
To see if you get a better roll.
Yeah, for advantage.
for advantage.
Is that real? Because they have a surprise.
Is
round?
that real?
Yeah. That's
Oh,
real.
man.
Ambush.
Do you want it to not be real?
I want it to not be real.
It's
We're
real,
hosed.
baby.
We're hosed.
Yep.
Take cover!
Law and Therese have both been hit by an arrow.
Scrap!
Where?
We'll get there. I'm gonna. They're. So basically, these people are so coordinated.
Yeah.
They're firing simultaneously.
Yeah.
So we'll do the sort of description of the attack after I roll for all of you guys.
Arrows!
Yes, thank you. Yogala hit.
Oh.
No!
Not looking good. Necator,
Necator, get down!
you do not get hit.
Oh, because he ducked.
Yeah.
But you hear an arrow. So Necator, an arrow. The steel tip of the arrow pokes through the cart right at your side. It almost pierced you. Did not though. Very lucky.
I'm seriously dead.
Take cover, boys.
Like, for real, we can't withstand this. We don't have the hit points to withstand this.
Yeah, I'm almost dead.
Next on the list, let's see if they can recover from this attack. Therese, you were actually hitting your right foot.
Okay.
You can still walk, you're okay. It just it nicked you essentially.
Yeah.
Law, you were hit in your left thigh.
Do we have
And
arrows
Yogala,
sticking into us?
you were
or-
hit on your left side.
Okay.
You don't have an arrow sticking in you, Therese.
Okay.
Law, the arrow is sticking out of your thigh.
Sick.
Yogala, it is sticking in your left side. But it's not like sticking like this. It's not perpendicular to your side. It's like it pierced your skin and is like imagine you take some of your skin and it just like pierces the flesh. It didn't hit any vital organs.
Okay. Can we discern the direction from which the arrows traveled?
Yes, you can. Great question. Take a point of inspiration, please.
Okay.
Whoa.
So, if you do something that I think is smart, like you play intelligently, or you roleplay well, like I'm like, wow, they're really getting into their character, they're really crushing it. I give them a point of inspiration. What how they can spend that point of inspiration is up to them. But let's say they make an attack and miss, they can use that point of inspiration to get advantage on that attack and roll again.
Oh.
So
it's like a bonus roll.
It's basically a bonus.
That's cool.
It's a reward to encourage you to role play harder and
Must
better.
be nice, dude.
Yeah. Well, you earned it. I'm gonna have you make a perception check.
Okay. Oh boy.
So all you can tell is that you don't know where precisely, but the arrows are not coming from like your direct left side, your direct right side, or behind you. They're coming in front of you somewhere.
Cool.
Law. It's your turn.
I have dark vision. Can I see?
Yeah, you got to roll for that, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna try and see where a goblin is from the direction that the arrows came from.
Who said anything about goblins?
You
Well,
did
he
earlier.
smelled goblin
No,
blood.
Yeah, I smelled it.
You smell
You smell
goblin
goblin
blood.
blood. You think goblins are just bleeding all over the place
Yeah.
as they're standing around?
So I'm assuming it's goblins.
That they cut open their own chests and are bleeding, and then, then they're shooting arrows.
They're like, let's battle.
Or there was a
Right.
perception.
Perception, please.
Perception, please.
Oh
So
no!
to,
We got our first one.
hold on.
Failure. You stab
going
your
to-
own eyes.
I'm gonna take that one and run with it. But Yogala, you do not have dark vision. You're the only one that has trouble seeing in the dark.
Yeah.
It is evening. The sun just set. There's still enough light for you to see. You can't see quite as well as if it were day, but it being dark is not a total issue yet.
That's great. I was imagining a dark forest, so
Yeah,
I feel
yeah.
good about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That
Law,
changes my turn, too.
you rolled a 1.
Oh no.
Yeah.
So what happened? The story of that one. Every roll has a story. You are not used to sort of being knocked on your ass. As a monk who is trained in martial arts for years under the great Emperor Dread, might I add. Of course. Like, very rarely do people catch you off guard. You almost feel like you're always at balance. Like, even when you sleep, you somehow sleep perfectly, right? So, you getting knocked into the cart and hit with an arrow, you feel totally disoriented. You can't right now even tell north from south. Like, the world is spinning, and it is throwing you for a loop. So that's going to affect your future actions. Keep that in mind.
Okay. What do I see directly in front of me?
So kind of as your head is spinning, you can sort of gather that there are trees in front of you, big trees. You're not sure how many, and other than that, it's just grass and foliage.
Is that what the green things are? Trees? Big
Yeah.
trees?
Yeah,
Yeah,
these are trees. Yep, these are trees.
Okay.
So Law's a little dazed right now.
Yeah.
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 Law's out of
Days
control.
right now. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna run.
Were you laughing at my trees?
Okay. I'm gonna run to the nearest tree for cover.
Can I have you make a dexterity check, please?
18.
Oh, nice.
So, despite being disoriented, you are sure-footed as ever. You run to the nearest oak tree. Law, you run to the tree. As you're running, you plant your back against the bark. Feels like this tree is old, ancient, that has been around forever. Its wood is strong. Can I have you make another perception check, please, because of your movement?
6.
6. You are still heavily disoriented. Your adrenaline is pumping through your veins. You're gulping in the fresh forest air. You're hoping that after a few moments you'll be able to regain your senses and get a better sense of your surroundings. This is a house rule, one of many which I'm sure, and I'm going to remember this. I'm going to burn this in my brain right now. I'm going to try to never forget it. You were on a cart, right? You knew you were going on an adventure, but you did not anticipate any danger,
Yeah.
so you didn't have your weapons ready. So I won't have it cost an action. I won't have it cost a bonus action, anything like that. But you need to tell me during your turn,
right, that's
I
fair.
ready my weapon.
That's fair.
If you don't do that, your weapon is not ready, so if you get caught flat-footed, that's on you. If you are entering a dungeon, if you are entering an evil castle, if you are entering the cosmos of Sylvia, obviously
Which we won't do.
Yes, we won't do, but you are going into battle.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
you're going to battle, your weepon will be ready.
All right.
So
I
that's,
ready a
that's what we'll
dart.
do. Is everyone okay with that rule?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
I like
Uno.
that rule.
It's Uno.
You're readying a dart.
dart.
This is important information.
Yeah.
So your back is against the tree, you're holding onto this dart,
Yeah.
gulping in the air.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent.
Giant 300-pound dwarf.
Yeah. Just sweating like going.
Hell he is. He's like, his hell is like.
Yogala,
Yep.
you are next.
All right, so I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast Expeditious Retreat upon myself.
Expeditious Retreat, one bonus action. It's a first level spell,
Yeah.
first level transmutation. So this is, just so everyone is clear, that takes one of your spell slots.
Yeah.
This spell allows you to move at an incredible pace when you cast this spell, and then as a bonus action on each of your turns until the spell ends, up to 10 minutes, which is basically infinity in combat, you can take the dash action. And because this is a bonus action, you still get to attack while being able to move at that speed.
Cool. However, I'm going to use it to retreat at that speed, going south.
Wait, did you?
I know the arrows came from ahead,
Yes.
and so I'm trying to run in the opposite direction.
Okay. Would you mind telling me what your motivation is for retreating?
Yeah. So Yogala has never been an adventurer. He's been in the city this entire time. He basically took this job because he lost a lot of money gambling. He was gambling on cat races. His cat lost, even though he.
Hold on, I gotta write down cat races in the lore.
What was the cat's name?
Poor dumb cat
Cat's
race.
Easy Money?
ZZ.
Okay.
So
Easy cat.
So and he tried to enchant ZZ. I guess it didn't work out. Another cat was faster. He lost a ton of money, and so he's on this mission to get money. He's not in this mission to be an adventurer, and so he sees, he sees like, oh, this is going south right now. We're dying. I gotta run.
So, I did not intend. I didn't put anything back here. So we're gonna. You want to move the full 60 feet?
Yeah.
60? Oh, because you're dashing. Right?
Yeah.
It was like a cartoon
You are
character.
at the edge of the screen.
He leaves the encounter area.
He's gonna say, "So long, gentlemen."
Coward!
Yeah. Just
Get back here!
cast expeditious retreat on himself and said, "So long, gentlemen."
All right, I'm gonna have
Cool
you start
boy,
this one.
I'm sorry, mate.
You are very far away from
Okay.
the rest of the group.
Okay.
Classic.
I just want
I
to.
got more plans. I'm good.
This is nothing.
okay.
That's
That's the edge of the forest.
you're running. You notice the tracks that the wheels of the cart made. Okay,
Yeah.
so there's a few different ways you can approach this. These are just some ideas to kind of move the story along. Are you following the tracks? Are you going back exactly the way you came, or do you want to retreat? You said south, so I just moved you directly south. Do you want to
Yeah.
go off in a different direction?
No. Tracks is the right way to go.
Okay, so you're right now. You are making a long, arduous journey back to Londongar.
Not necessarily.
Right, I'm just saying you're heading in that direction.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Is that the end of your turn?
That's the end of my turn.
Yogala. Thank you so much.
Well, actually, sorry. I want
Nope.
to roll off the track and perch.
What?
So imagine a wizard running and then diving off the side of the road and like hunching over.
And he's 66 years old.
Yeah,
too.
yeah. But he casted something on himself
He's
to
an
make
old
him
man.
faster.
Yeah, but he's an old man.
Yeah.
So you're
Whoa.
correct me if I'm wrong, but you're kind of like a cat
Yes.
in the ground.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a fair
You like
comparison.
this?
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, can I have you make a stealth check, please?
Absolutely.
Just doing everything.
Minus what? 3.
I mean, to be fair, you didn't yell, "So long,
So long,
gentlemen!"
gentlemen.
Yeah, not subtle.
Ran away like a double
Old,
super quick little wizard.
old man in like a stupid outfit.
I was worried that we were going to blow through all my planned content very quickly. We are
Oh
not
man,
going
we're
to.
not getting anywhere.
We're not gonna be out of this by episode 4.
So, Yogala, you know that feeling you get when like you attempt to do something awesome,
Yeah.
but then kind of that wave of embarrassment comes over you because you like no one else has acknowledged it, but you know like it just did not happen at all.
I'm very familiar with that feeling.
Yeah, that's what you feel right now.
day.
Yeah.
So you get the sense that all of the eyes that were on you before are like more on you than ever. You do not feel safe.
Okay, cool.
Finally, in the rotation, Therese.
Hi.
Hello.
Perception.
Perception. God, every time.
Nat 20, bitch.
Ooh.
This
I mean-
changes things.
Yeah.
Natural 20.
Right. So your reward, your
Still working on the
reward
points.
for your skill
good.
with luck is you.
I just don't take well to being fucked with.
Whoa. All right.
Was that to me or
Rated-
to the
rated R.
That's
Yes,
me.
Rated R.
Oh yeah, are we
Hard
keeping
R.
it?
Now we gotta flag this.
After
We're
dark.
keeping it clean.
This has been flagged.
I just don't take
After dark.
well to people
content.
shooting arrows at me.
That's fair. You were contacted by sort of an abyssal being, a great one, as you've referred to it as. This is giving you sort of supernatural abilities in some instances, and
Must
also
be nice.
being an elf, your perception is already heightened.
Yeah, real good.
Were you saying my description was really good? Or,
No, I'm
oh,
just
just you're
bragging
real good.
about
My
it.
perception's
okay,
real
gotcha.
good. Real good.
Anyway, you not only were able to discover the pretty precise location of the assailants, you know how many of them are, like, and where exactly all of them are.
We can all look away until things are ready.
Things are ready. So, Lily, no.
Whoa,
Wow.
that's one.
Therese,
Melanoma.
Million.
Mephistopheles.
there's not really a better way to say it. This is where your attackers are.
All right, I move behind the cart. Okay, I just go 4 up behind the trees, and then I want to attack the one next to Law with Chill Touch. I create a ghostly skeletal hand in the space of a creature within range. It's a ranged spell attack against the creature. And assail it with the Chill of the Grave. On a hit, it takes 1d8 necrotic damage, and it can't regain hit points until the start of my next turn. Until then, the hand clings to the target.
How loudly do you yell this?
Just so that loud enough for us to hear. I almost never speak that loudly.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Oh yeah, he
Oh my god.
wouldn't hear me.
Okay,
Just
so you
just
okay.
just
that's
Law.
important.
And
I'm sorry, what'd you
Makeda.
say?
So you have to make a ranged spell attack.
Yeah.
So go ahead and do that. Therese, needless to say, not many necrotic hands appear all that often in this world, or any other for that matter. So despite your attackers remaining calm and cool and silent throughout the majority of this attack, when the necrotic hand touches the attacker, he lets out a muffled scream. He goes, "Ah! What is this? What's going on?" And then falls silent again.
I say, I telepathically say, that is the hand of death coming for you.
Oh my god.
No
cool.
response.
So intense.
No response. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Ian, I'm a little jealous because I guarantee Guillermo del Toro plays as a warlock.
To Nicator.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I tried
Is that just
to
remembering that you get to play?
I try to sneak attack the target Therese attacked.
Oh, you're hosed, dude.
You're host. You're host.
generally know that?
You're host.
You know that Therese said they're up in the trees.
Mhm.
The trees are really tall. You do not have the movement speed to make it all the way over to that tree, run up and try to attack it, because you don't even know exactly where they are.
So wait, sorry, for my own clarity, are they literally up in the trees?
Yeah, they're in the trees.
Oh, okay.
They're up in the trees.
Yeah,
yep.
alright.
You are attempting to sneak over. Everybody's looking at you. They're like, man,
Oh man. Classic Makeda.
this guy. That's true. Like twigs are snapping underfoot.
Yeah.
You actually fall over once, and they're like, "Wow, we're this is it. This is where we meet our end."
You may hear my voice in your head saying, "You fool,
Yep.
you loud fool."
So you actually move over here. You are at the base of the tree. You are right next to Law. Law, you are seeing this pitiful display. Do you have anything to say?
Better luck next time.
He's still nice. Law's a nice soul.
Supportive.
Yeah.
So supportive.
That's amazing. That's
I
amazing.
love it.
Is there anything else you would like to do during your turn?
What else harm can you do? I love it.
Can I look up in the tree
Yes.
to see the target?
Yes. Make a perception check.
Oh my god, I just got the best.
2.
Oh, no.
Don't see shit.
You are convinced that there's actually not an attacker in the tree.
Okay.
You think this weird ass warlock is fucking with you.
What are you doing?
You think that this is all rules.
You think
you're
this
being,
is a fucking game?
You're being played a fool by this warlock. So there's some animosity there.
Okay.
I hope and encourage you to act that out.
What are you doing? You think you can play tricks on me right now? This is not the time for that.
I talk into your mind. I say, "Stop talking toward me, you moron."
What the devil?
Because Therese spoke into your mind, and this has never happened to you before, like you are more convinced. This
Yeah.
is like more evidence to you
Yeah.
that this is you
Yeah.
are being fucked with. Excellent. I love it.
And she just called you a moron.
Yeah. Now is your attacker's turn.
Yeah,
Oh, boy.
there you go.
They know that the only other person that looked like a spellcaster ran away. They know that very clearly. And so,
Damn wizard.
I've got some bad news. Fortunately, they don't have advantage of you because you are behind the cart and you are
Nice.
like they don't have a clear line of sight on you. They don't have advantage on you, but every single one of them is going to attack you.
All right.
They're smart, so they've surmised and they have their own means of communicating. So that's why they can coordinate this attack. They're all
So
attacking.
Therese is like the most valuable target.
Right. They're
Got
like,
it.
okay, that rogue is not an issue at the moment.
Yeah.
That guy's
loud
holding a
rogue.
dart. The guy's holding a dart. I think we're okay. Therese, what is your armor class?
12.
There were no critical hits.
All right, that's
you were hit twice.
I only got 4 hit points.
You're down.
I'm down.
Oh no! Oh my god!
I was gonna do something so badass. All right.
Down.
So I'm just at 0 then.
You're at 0. You
Oh
were
my
collapsed.
gosh.
You will have to roll
If I die in the first
a
encounter,
death saving
I
throw.
swear to God.
You're dead.
I'm saying this out of character. I'm saying this to explain a mechanic of the game to you and to our audience.
Yep.
You can all see and tell, because it was loud, because you saw the arrow go by, that Therese is down. You can attempt to run over and stabilize.
Oh, bloody hell.
The ranged filth. We must save Therese.
So wait, they're the filth?
They're the filth.
They're
Oh,
filth.
right.
Range filth. They're shooting arrows.
Ranged cowards.
You were vacillating between Hogger and this monk so hard.
We're getting at the kinks. We're getting there.
We're working out the kinks.
Yeah.
You dart, dude.
When I went down, Law and Nicator, in your minds, you just heard, damn it.
But it was like a really whiny.
Yeah.
Damn it!
Damn it.
Damn it!
I
I heard
sounded
and
more
saw it.
annoyed than.
So I saw you go down. I was like, oh, tell him the truth.
I'm more concerned for you than I am for myself right now. Like I'm. Oh yeah. 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 Like, I'm scared for you.
Mean girl
Law.
that I don't know.
Yeah.
It's your turn.
Okay. Can I see the person right in front of me at that tree?
You can make a perception check.
Okay, yeah, I'm
roll
gonna
that.
check right in front of me in the tree above me.
Yeah.
Checking this tree.
In your immediate vicinity.
Like any ambush point, any hiding spot within my immediate vicinity, I am looking at.
So
Okay.
that tree.
Yes.
I thought you were only gonna look at the non-ambush.
I'm just. You know, you always
be
told me to be specific.
It's
Yeah.
okay.
very
I'm just giving you a hard
specific.
time.
Okay.
We're just friends on a Saturday drinking beer and playing
It's
games.
Saturday.
It's a
9.
9.
You have no idea.
Dang.
Damn, man.
All right.
And the one person who knew is knocked out.
Yeah. I don't know where anyone is, so I'm gonna run to Therese and try to stabilize.
So
We have enough.
the way that the cart is rolled over, Therese is at the back end of the cart, and it's because it's the long side and it's at the end. It's not very wide, so it is enough to cover Therese, but as you are mending her and trying to stabilize her, it's not enough to cover you. So, as you are trying to stabilize her, if the assailants get another attack, they will roll at advantage against you.
Taking the hit to make the play.
Taking the hit to make the play, absolutely.
This is really intense first encounter.
Oh, I
Yeah,
know.
this is really
Good
super
lord,
intense.
trial by fire.
I'm
Yeah.
thinking very carefully about how to use my next spell.
Well, you're just hanging out in the
Yeah,
grass,
we're
you cat.
a person down,
Yeah.
so it's the odds are against us.
I'm a fucking idiot. I alert everybody.
Yeah.
Things aren't looking good.
At least
we
you
have-
alert them to yourself.
That's true.
No idea where
Well,
anybody is.
it got you killed.
We'll make it
Or
out.
knocked
They
down.
already knew
Well-
where I was.
Oh yeah, that's true. They didn't
Like
see it.
one of your allies just ran away, just gone.
Just like a
Used
coward.
to it.
He might be the only person that survived.
Damn it, dude.
So you're basically it's a skill check that is which I don't believe you're proficient in. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Medicine?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
I am +0. No plus minus.
You have a +0 wisdom.
+0 wisdom.
You are rolling a raw d20.
Raw
son.
D20.
Here we
baby.
go.
Let's go, baby.
Stabilize. Here
Raw
we go.
20.
Stabilize, baby!
Let's get raw.
20!
Hey!
Yes!
She lives!
Yeah!
Wow.
Uh-oh.
I love this show so much.
You can't see shit, but you can mend me like a
Yes.
champ.
We get to talk about monks a little bit because of your natural 20. You have a mystical energy. Okay?
Chi
Chi.
power.
You have
Not
chi.
yet. At second level.
Just fucking bear with me.
Sorry.
You're familiar with it.
Sorry.
You are familiar with the
Yeah.
You
concept.
have it within you, you just
Yeah.
haven't harnessed
Sorry.
it yet.
Dread had it.
Yes, thank you.
Dread,
Thank you.
Your sister has
Everyone's stealing the words out of my mouth. Okay, so the Emperor had it, and he practiced it. You can manifest this energy, this sort of innate spiritual energy, into the physical world, but you've never been able to do that. To do that, you basically become a monk master. But seeing your companion in such dire straits, as you're sort of trying to stabilize them, you feel a warm glow. Is the only way to describe it, kind of emanate from your hands. And this chi of yours that you've never been able to manifest until now, that you cannot control, is so powerful. Therese, you spring up with a bolt. Suddenly you're on your feet.
Whoa!
You feel like you just had a shot of coffee directly to your brain. You are
coffee
back
exist in
at
this world?
full health.
Oh my god!
Full health.
Full
Nice.
HP, dude.
Yeah.
Full heal.
Dude, what a clutch roll, Huber.
That 20, dude. That
I
happened.
turn to Law, and I put my hand on his shoulder, and I just think, thank you.
I'm not even.
Can I see this? What
At
they're
him.
doing?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I think there's 3 of them.
You so
And I go, there's 4.
hold on. To continue, Nicator, to continue your story, right?
Yeah.
You think that Therese faked her death to lure a companion over. Law was stupid enough to fall. I'm not saying that this is just what he's thinking.
Yeah.
Law was stupid enough to fall for the trick, and you are worried that Therese is going to pull out a dagger or something similarly sinister
Okay.
and end Law's life.
God.
Watch out, dwarf! She's a trickster! Don't trust her!
What's he talking about?
I think at you. I'm like, I don't know. Thank you for helping me, though. Don't worry about him. There's 4. And I, explain where they are. I'm like, they're in that tree, that tree, that tree, and then not the tree behind that one, but the one behind that one.
I'm
They're
sorry,
up in
what'd you
those trees.
say?
I'm saying this all straight into his head.
What's going on?
What are you talking about? What are you muttering on
I
about?
mean, as far as you can tell, this all happens really quickly at the speed of thoughts.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
this
I'm
is
just
speed thoughts, okay.
yeah, I'm just thinking it at him.
Yeah,
So
okay.
I just told him where all the guys are.
I just say to myself, what's she doing?
I say okay, but because of Nicator's yelling and out of controlness, I'm 5% cautious.
Oh, nice.
5%, just a
Yeah.
tad.
Just a tad.
Like totally
He's
cool,
skeptical.
looking at everyone,
Yeah.
seeing the targets, but also corner of my eye, kind of
Yeah.
guard up a little bit.
Yeah.
It's wise. Oh wait, I forgot about my thing though. So I thanked him, but I think that he's he didn't win me over. To myself, I'm thinking he's only doing this to gain favor with me. He's got something. He's
Why?
'cause I
Why
don't
would he want
trust-
to gain? Why would he want to gain favor with you?
just because I don't trust anyone. So it's just I think that he's helped me just because he wants me to get him out of this situation.
So
Probably.
you're not that grateful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm grateful that he saved me for myself,
So-
but I don't trust him.
Kind of continuing that, do you think that he thinks that you're so powerful that you might be the only one that can get them out of the situation?
It's possible that he thinks that. Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, keep that in mind.
Cool.
This is all very good. A lot of role playing in this first battle. I just expected it to be a little simple skirmish.
No. God,
Never
that was
true.
us.
Never the case.
I just
Never.
can't trust anyone. You know.
We're always a person down, regardless. in some
Someone runs
capacity.
away. Someone's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone
I'm gonna
immediately
stay.
dies.
You stayed with in the first sort of dungeon of the last campaign. You stayed in the cart.
Yeah. RP, baby.
Replay. Except for this time you ran away from the cart.
Yeah.
Speaking of people that are down, Yogala, it's your turn.
Okay, so I'm going to roll the perception check again to see if I can even look around.
From 90 feet away.
Yeah!
Like honey. Flowing like honey.
That's a 20. For everyone at home, that was a 20.
Natty ice. It's so salty.
No, it's just you rolled a 20. You're 60 feet away. What do you want me to do?
At least know that, within my vicinity, they're not near, maybe. You know what I mean?
You know that you ran away.
Because, the last thing I thought was that I'm just as close to them as I ever was. That was my last thought.
I'm gonna get a little bit weird with this.
All right. We love weird. We like weird.
I'm trying to keep this campaign grounded and believable and
Yeah.
rooted in some sort of logic, but
Yeah.
20s, part of the fun of Dungeons and Dragons, upend that.
Yeah.
They make for incredible, really dumb, funny moments. So here's what happens.
Okay.
What was the name of your cat again? I'm sorry.
ZZ.
ZZ.
Great name.
If you don't like where I'm taking this story, please correct me.
Okay.
This is your character after all. But ZZ was your only friend.
Yeah.
You bonded with ZZ in the way that you've never bonded with another living person. You looked out for each other. In times of trouble, you close your eyes and you think of ZZ.
Yes, of course, yeah.
And you say, ZZ, help me. Because ZZ is the only one that helps you get through tough times.
Yeah.
So you close your eyes and you say, ZZ, help me. and suddenly you feel like you've become a cat. Mm-hmm. You've spent so much time with ZZ
Yeah.
that you remember how he would see mice scurry into the library and how quickly he would pounce on them. That perception that he had.
Yeah.
The hunter's sense. Your eyes. Everything is yellow all of a sudden.
Mm-hmm.
You almost feel whiskers growing out of the sides of your face.
Yeah.
And you can pinpoint where all of the assailants are.
Cool. Cat powers activated.
Are you okay with this?
Yeah.
None of this
absolutely.
is actually happening. It is a mental trick.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I had that connection with ZZ.
You had the connection
Deep
with ZZ.
connection.
By the way, I left ZZ with my bookie, Thallo. So ZZ's
Bookie?
safe. Yeah.
You have a bookie?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I do a
you
lot of
gambler. You're
gambling.
right. I forgot.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
ZZ was a race cat.
Yeah.
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 Hell of a fast cat.
did you miss the ZZ story?
I heard it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That bathroom door is paper thin.
So now, what would you like to do with this information? Sorry.
I'm going to creep forward back into battle. But I imagine that's going to take... It's going to take a few turns for me to get back
Probably
to everybody.
two.
But I'll do that at least. I'm creeping forward very carefully.
So there's some sort of beautiful coincidence that just happened.
Uh-huh.
You keep in mind that you, good sir, still have the effects of Expeditious Retreat.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
But I don't
So-
imagine I can stealth while I'm doing Expeditious Retreat.
Here's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
You think you're a cat right now.
Yeah.
You have this spell on you.
Yeah.
Okay? Normally, like, you'd be crawling, you'd be moving, like, 5 feet a turn.
Yeah.
Essentially. I'm gonna let you move 20 feet a turn.
Okay.
You feel like you're a cat just, like,
On the
pouncing
prowl.
through... Yeah,
Oh,
on the
I'm
prowl.
definitely prowling.
Yeah, you are prowling.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, okay. So you're gonna
Front
move
prowl.
20 feet forward.
Yeah. Boom.
Actually, you're gonna move 30 feet.
Okay.
Damn.
All right.
Therese, back in action.
Back in action. Okay. I think I'm gonna save my spell slot. I'm going to cast. I talk to the guy's mind, and I say, "Here it comes. Here comes death." And I try to make it sound like, kind of like piteous, you know, like I'm pitying him. And then I do chill touch on him again.
Hold on before you chill touch.
Uh-huh.
I need my attacker to make a roll.
I wish it was poison ticked.
Go for it. Cast chill touch.
Chill touch.
Roll, baby.
Roll.
Oh yeah, right.
So, when you attempt to cast the spell, a ghostly
Whoa.
hand appears in front of you. It's like a vision of like a zombie hand.
Can it be Guillermo del Toro's hand?
Yes, it can. It is
Thank
Guillermo
you.
del Toro's hand,
Thank you.
and it's
It's
sort of like hovering in front of you for just a brief second, and then it goes like this.
Oh, dude.
And then it just dissipates.
I'm like, did anyone else see that?
Everyone saw that.
Cold blimey!
You're gonna meet with my cat eyes?
Oh, especially you with your cat eyes.
Okay.
And then I say to Law, I'm like, I say, did you see that?
Yeah, whatever that was, it doesn't like you.
Oh, that was real? Okay. That one was real.
She's a witch. I told you.
Now I'm even more
You will
paranoid.
never refer to Therese as a warlock, only as a witch. Correct. Okay.
I just go. I say to the guy. I just go, cute.
Nicator, you're up.
So the attack failed?
Yeah.
Attack failed.
Dang.
Are there anything that fell out of the wagon when it got knocked over?
It's a good question. So the only things that were in the wagon, there was nothing where you guys were. It was only the equipment that you had on your person
Right.
for each of you. But where Lars was sitting, you can see a flask with liquid spilled out onto the forest ground below.
Uh-huh.
And you also see a burlap sack that's just kind of crumpled over, but you don't know what's in that sack.
Curious.
This is a crude drawing. Bear with me.
Ooh, I like that.
Okay.
It's a good sack, Ben.
Thanks.
I make my way to the sack. Try to open it.
I make my way to the sack. Okay. You open the sack, and unfortunately, all you find is grain.
Great.
But you don't know why Lars was carrying a sack of grain or what purpose he had.
As
As far as you knew, his only goal was to deliver you to Heathensburg So you don't know why Lars had the sack of grain. I would actually write that down. Keep note of that, please.
Okay.
Somebody, I don't care who does it. Just one of you needs to do it.
Lars Had Grain.
There's a pencil right there.
Lars Had Grain.
No, that's not as exciting as you're hoping for, but it's true.
Lars Had Grain.
Lars
Grain
Had
is
Grain.
special
Hashtag
property.
Lars Had Grain.
Lars Had Grain.
Lars Had Grain.
Do you say it out loud?
Yeah. I say, grain? What's this drunk got grain for?
I take a mental note that Lars had
I say that
grain.
very loud, too.
Yeah.
Very loud.
Very
So
loud.
all the attackers can hear me say that.
Why do you think Lars had grain?
I think answering the grain question might take us a few moments. We might need to collect ourselves. And maybe we'll find out the answers to the grain mystery the next time.
Whoa.
Next week!
Is that the end of this episode?
Tabletop Escapades!
Oh my God.
Dang it.
Lars Had Grain.
Lars had grain.
It's like an episode of Lost. It's grain. It's just like.
Did you see that Lost dude? Lars had grain!